Hi everybody, Ranger here. Today I'm doing a video on the new kit I've bought since I've been posting my videos on YouTube, because you've all seen my 4-part kit videos right at the beginning. Well, majority of you have seen the first two and got bored of the last two because I think I sort of strung it out a bit too long. But literally I'm just going to do 2 videos soon, which is going to be the new kit, and then I'm going to do another video which is my Bergen with everything attached, so I can show you how I've changed the layout of some of the kit in the bags and how I can break it down into different packs depending on what I want to do. You know, so like I can either have it all together as a 32-hour, or I can have it as a 24-hour pack, or I can break it down into a day pack if I need to. But anyway, let's go back to the kit, which is this part of the video. So what I'll do is I'll pick you up and bring you in closer so I can show you all the things bit by bit and give you a run through. Okay, so here we are with all the kit. What I'm going to do is probably just start from the left and work my way across. So first up is my hydration bladder, which it's a recent bought. You've only just seen it on my video where I got lost. But yeah, it's got a 2.5 litre capacity. It's not British Army issue, but that's no big deal. The missus bought it for me and she doesn't know what brand it is, but all you do is literally just fill it up with water. You can wear it as a backpack, and then whenever you get thirsty, rather than having to open your bag and get your bottle out, you can just bite on the end of the valve there, that really opens it, and you're just sucking it like a straw. And to counteract the fact that it is an Army issue, to attach it to my Bergen, I've bought these little carabiners. I mean, I only need 4 of them just to attach them into certain spots, but it came in a pack of 10 and they were only about £2.50 at best, which they were from Amazon, and the reviews were, yeah, they're not bad for the money you get. Chances are a couple are going to be broken when they turn up, but I thought I only need 4, so I'll take the chance, and now they're all working fine. Okay, so you've all seen this as well before. It's my Sawyer Mini filter, but just use that to purify dirty water and make it suitable for drinking. But with my hydration bladder, you can actually sort of stick that in between it if I wanted to, but I thought I don't want to cut my pipe up, so I decided because once I've cut the pipe up, that means it's always just going to be trickling water out. So I thought, rather than sticking that there, is there any way I could just use my pouch to refill it if I needed to? And I thought, well, that's a bit small, it's going to take me quite a few refills to do that. So I went on Amazon to see if I could get anything bigger, and you can get 2 litre pouches. So now at least I can fill it most of the way, and yeah, big bags, really good. So now I've got plenty of storage for water storage and reusing my even if I ever run out of water on there, I can fill that up again. So what else have I got? Oh yeah, you've all seen my little power pack, which can also be used as a lantern, but it's also charges your phones and things. Then these aren't really new, but I've added them into my kit because I was sick of nearly burning my hands on the meth burner whenever I was trying to put it out and stuff. And then this is new because you've seen my little egg boxes that I use to get my eggs in, but rather than that I can stick them in there now, and that'll keep them nice and safe. Then you've all met Auntie Mabel, which is basically just a fold out saw. Nothing fancy about it. Yep, nothing fancy, just a £4 one from Asda. And so far it hasn't let me down. It's a good piece of kit for £4. I can come to the conclusion, even if it wears out in a couple of months and stuff, it would be worth a try. So it hasn't let me down yet. But also, while I was in Asda, I got this gardening mat as well. I haven't used this yet, but I just figured if I'm ever out and I need to kneel on something, that goes in sort of like the fin pouch at the back of my Bergen where the backrest is meant to go.
And then I've bought myself some sniper tape as well, because it's handy for, you know, doing up strapping, webbing on your pouches and neatening it all up so it's not all dangling all over the place. Then I've got a I've got a survival bag as well, which you saw on my camp out video, which I just filled up with, you know, just stuff on the floor to give myself some padding, but obviously you can also use it to keep you alive if you're freezing to death and stuff. Then I've got myself a travel pillow, where when I was using that on my camp out, it did slide about a bit, so hopefully I can sort of figure out a better way of getting it in. Now what else have I got? Ah yeah, my just roll mat, just for keeping me insulated, but it's also got like a heat resistant layer as well to bounce the heat back into you. And then you saw my field pack as well when I was out getting lost again. And like I said, it's deceptive. You think it's quite small, but it can actually hold quite a lot of kit. So that's a nice piece of equipment. And then yeah, here's my actually what I might do is put this on and then show you. So hang on a sec. Yeah, so here we are with my MTP smock. About the only thing it's the only thing I have got in MTP, but I saw it on Lone Wolf's video and it looks like a nice piece of kit. I mean, if I could get one in DPM I would do, but I think the DPM versions are an older one and not quite so good. With, like, obviously it's got fleece pockets on the inside, and then you've got your extra pockets on the out. I mean, there's pockets as far as the eye can see. Two up there. You've got two sort of like pouches in there for putting your maps and things in. Hood. And then you've even got pouches up here. Keeps you nice and warm. Really is a nice piece of kit. I think I paid about 35 quid for it. But all in all, I'm pleased with this. I don't tend to wear my DPM trousers with it though, because you look just a bit odd sort of in two camo. But anyway, let's get back to the kit. Finally is my Challenger 400 sleeping bag. I'll get it out for you in a minute and just sort of show you the whole sleeping bag in its entirety, but first of all, yeah, it is a bit heavy, but it's a cheap sleeping bag, well, 50 quid, so some people might think that's cheap. I think it's sort of like in the mid area, but I wanted a decent 4-season sleeping bag, and I think I saw this on one of Roach's videos and thought, well, yeah, give that a try. So yeah, Challenger 400. Yeah, I mean, I did it on my camp out video. I mean, fair enough, that was a summer's night, and it being 4-season, it was like an oven in there. I haven't had a chance to try it in any cold conditions yet, but I will do. Only major gripe I think about it is I don't think the compression sack's up to much cop, because I've already sort of tried to squeeze it down, and as you can see here, stitching's starting to come away. Stitching's starting to come away on it a bit. You know, I get the feeling like if I actually wanted to really compress it, I'll just rip the bag up to shreds, so I might have to invest in a half-decent one there. But anyway, I'll just get it out for you, and I mean the sleeping bag, obviously, and you can see what it is. So this is the bag out. Sort of reminds me a bit like an Egyptian sarcophagus with the shape of it. But yeah, it's a very warm sleeping bag. And let me get over it. Yeah. Padding inside, very nice padding, very comfy. Comes with pockets on the inside for just putting your little things in here and there. So far I haven't put anything in there because I tend to sleep quite well, but I don't like resting on stuff because you sort of wake up and it's jamming in your ribs. But yeah, anyway, very comfy, fits me perfectly. Well, I've got a little bit of room left to spare, and I'm 6'3", so it'll fit. So that sort of gives you an idea on what sort of size it is. Yeah, I just thought rather than saying I can fit, you know, I've got plenty of room, I thought I'd just quickly show you. As you can see, loads of room. Oh. Obviously I won't fall asleep, but I'd be tempted to. Very comfy indeed. So yeah, like I said, I'm 6'3" and I've got loads of room in here, and I've still got at least a good 5 inches of headroom in here as well, so I reckon someone weighing up taller than me can fit in there, no trouble at all. So yeah. Well, I know I just said the compression sack isn't too much cop. I've just figured out a way of really compressing it without putting too much strain on the straps as you do it. Literally all I did was just push it down with my chest, lay on there, and then just pull it that way. I found then that way you could crush it down so that the straps had some slack. And I just compressed it right down. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all the additions to my kit. I know I've rushed through it a little bit, but I just didn't want to bore you in too much detail. If any of you've got any questions about anything specific, then feel free to comment and send me a message, and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a video on my Bergen next to show you how the new layout of how I carry it all. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and like I said, any questions, feel free to ask, and yeah, see you next time.